What is going on, Governor? Chisgule here, and we're back with a two-part grand finale in our war with Marvel. If you like war videos, you should definitely like and subscribe because this is a spicy series. We've got a playlist covering the whole thing if you're into that, and we are a sponsored creator with Rise of Kingdoms. What you're about to watch is going to be a mix of me narrating, and there's parts of that where I do it really, really well, and parts where I step in and y'all put myself in the present in front of Chisgule from the past to describe kind of what's happening and what I'm thinking. With all that said, enjoy the video and you have fun smashing the kingdom. Okay, so because I wasn't paying attention, I don't know if there's anybody in that city, but I'm going to take the bait anyways for the YouTubes. I'm going to snipe this guy. He's not paying attention. Now he is, and that was the best possible choice because he's running and he's not defending himself. Smart move, went into the city. That's just the correct way to do that, and then I go back to mine. Smart play. Smart play. Minimal losses for him. Very smart. It's a good play. Good play. What now? See, now I think Bujan is... He's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go here. I think Bujan's in there now. So I don't think... That's all they had to do this whole time was go here. And then I can't snipe. But the thing is that those guys are managing 5 armies at a time, which like I can't even imagine. Like 1 army is enough for me. So it's just hard to keep track of everything all at once. What else is even happening right now? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, I guess there is one thing that's happening. It's one thing, right? Right over here. Everybody likes to build a fort. A surprise fort build. So VYG are our allies. And they're taking Marv's land over here. They're taking Marvel's Shrine of War. And Tuna's like, no, that's ours. We're in this zone. It's ours. And I'm not going to get into the drama here, but I have a hard time understanding how I could tell my ally, who still dies by our side, delete your fort. Like, how am I supposed to proceed with that? I don't know. I got to figure this out. Okay, well, this is getting really out of hand. That fort build is now being supported by Punisher and Thor, tier 5s, hitting over here. Meanwhile, holy moly. Meanwhile, I've asked a whole bunch of our members to come over to help. I really hope they do, like, stat. We have some rallies going on their stuff to keep it distracted, which, I don't know, maybe we should be porting over instead. The intent was that doing some rallies here would help. We're going to get a ton of kills here if we do. So we've got some members in a rally. We've got some members who were going over. Venture, yes, please. As soon as possible, go join. This, we're going to wreck. We're going to completely wreck with what we have. We have plenty. I wish we would get more. But we're going to do big damage. We're going to lose some troops. But we're going to do big damage because that's just not enough. And Joan of Arc? Yeah. And it's low tiers. I think it's going to be fine. Pretty crazy. The problem is there's nowhere to teleport. Holy moly. Let's just keep this scouted, because I can't watch it at the same time to see if it's reinforced. Venture, where is he even? Wow. Bold play by Venture. Ugh. He's trying to help. I don't know. He's just going to get eaten alive in the open field. Wow. Whoops. Well, he is helping. He's helping. We really need VYG to get more troops into their structure. Meanwhile, what's happening here? Our rally is real. These reinforcements are kind of far away, but I'll take them. I will take them. Holy smokes. This is a heck of a fight. Oh, good. Malkov getting in there. Nice, brother, nice. Woo, spicy. Toon just re-involved themselves in this war, and that... What a mistake. What a mistake. Uh-oh. That rally is getting super reinforced. That rally is getting super reinforced. You have to teleport, like, up over here, and then send your troops over, which is a thing you could do. I hope Walls gets his troops into the structure rather than fighting in the open field. Good. Our allies did join, and he's going to get into that structure to help reinforce it. That's really good. This is insane. Good. 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 Get in there, gents. Get in there. Okay, he's getting in. Good. Those reinforcements coming from both sides is going pretty well. Walls is going to get in there next. I hope. Get in there, buddy. Come on. Get in the structure. Okay, good. Rally reinforced. Locos on his way over. Love Locos. Oh, man, this war's nuts. Non-stop madness. Non-stop madness. And if they stay here, we're going to get a lot of kills on them. Or we're going to burn their flag. Like, the war on multiple fronts is the way to do it. Locos is in. Stopping reinforcements. Uh-oh. Leaving's not what I want to see. Joining is. Locos has probably got some T5. I think he should probably just be in the structure rather than out there. But okay, let's see what's going on over here. They haven't supported this at all. We've got reinforcements coming in. And then I think this is a real rally. So, scout that. This is a cavalry rally. There it is. We are rallying. I don't normally rally stuff. This is a relatively new role for me. Okay. We're going in. We got buffs going, which is pretty good. We've got War Frenzy. We've got King buffs. I mean, we're doing it. We are doing it. Hopefully, Radu joins me over here. And then we burn this, and I might just teleport over to help those guys. As soon as this starts burning. Which is about to be a thing. Okay. Come on, Radu, reinforce. No? No reinforce? Alright. Cavalry rally. Going in hot. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of deaths for them. One skill attack and this is over. Boom. There's the other. And the report? Savage. Completely savage. Troop count? Okay. There you go. Now, I'm probably going to teleport over to support VYG. Who's in my city? Is anyone in my city? I got a bunch of people in my city. Cool. Cool. Where are we going? These guys got this? Yep. Okay, so up until this point, we've taken this strategy that if we have many things happening in many places, we're going to get value against Marvel one way or another. And in this case, I feel like maybe we should have just canceled the rally, abandoned the idea that we would attack in multiple places, and just reinforce this fort build. And the fort build is a really tough thing to do for a number of reasons. First of all, the position of this fort is incredibly difficult to reinforce. While I appreciate the value of placing the fort between where the enemy's flags were and where the shrine is, they placed it in a way that it could be attacked either right away or with only one flag being built from, in this case, it's the Savage Toons. It's a sub-alliance of Toon. Anyways, you could have placed it on the other side of the shrine. You wouldn't have had to deal with any of this at all. This whole conflict wouldn't be happening. But anyways, the fort is where it is. And at this point, we're defending it. And the challenge of defending a fort while it's being built is you can only have one army in the fort at a time to build it. Now, that is really, really tough. Especially when, as the defender, normally you have this big advantage that you can reinforce, because your like cities are all right next to it because you own the territory. But they don't own any of this territory at all near the darn thing. So there's a bunch of space that like we need to get to that I don't know if we can. You can see here one of the alliance members is saying the fort is going down. It's like, actually, I don't know that it necessarily is. And let me tell you, look at that AoE going out from Sun Tzu. He is getting big value on the defense using Sun Tzu as one of the garrison commanders, which I think is a pretty smart play. I think it's a pretty smart play. So at this point, I'm cutting a whole bunch of footage where I have basically made my mini the leader of my alliance and king of the kingdom. Then I left Legion. I joined VYG2. I teleported into this region because it's in a totally separate region from where our main alliance is, and we don't have the pass that connects to this area. And then I left that alliance and applied to join VYG because they don't have access to this area, which is why they were building the fort here. And then I join VYG, or I try to in a minute. You're going to see I'm going to have some problems to actually defend the darn fort. Whew. It's complicated just saying it. It was really complicated doing it at the time, too. I mean, it's not rocket science, but you get the idea. And this darn rally is still happening. The defense is still happening. This is all still going on. For some reason, they don't actually get my request to apply and join. So I end up having to remove my request to join and then reapply to join. It all works out, so it'll be fine. But that's why I haven't actually reinforced the structure yet, and that's why you can see here that even though these guys are about to be my allies when I join their alliance, everybody's still in red because I'm still waiting to get in the darn thing. Okay, so here's the reapply. Now, the good thing about being the defender in this situation is that even though you're at a disadvantage while you're building a fort, and look, if they defeat this fort once, it's just destroyed while it's being built. The good news is that we're going to have 50% severely injured units be deaths, and they're going to have 100% of severely injured units be deaths. So you can really rack up a ton of kills. Here you can see me start to move my armies over, even though I'm not in the VYG alliance yet. I figured, you know what? I can start to position my troops a little bit closer. In this particular moment, I'm wrestling with, like, what troops am I going to have die? And I was like, you know what? I'll have a bunch of archers die. That's fine. In hindsight, looking now at the fact that it's Richard I as the captain, I should have sent a bunch of infantry to defend this rally. I should have sent a full infantry army. But, oh well. A lot happens. A lot going on all at once here. So we've got those armies in. Now you can see I think that we can actually... No, we can't support it yet. We can still only scout or rally it. We've got our troops positioned close, so we're going to get into the darn thing. And it looks like the rally is getting pretty weak here. So here we go, searching again for VYG. Bada boom. That's the wrong one that I just applied to. There we go. That's the right one. Okay, now our app is actually in. Hopefully we'll get in a second. Our army, it looks like the T5 players coming after us. That's what that alert was. But that's fine, I suppose. And any second, there we go. Now you can see Verbal's name up above is in blue. Now we can actually get into the structure and reinforce it. I think I figured that out. I do. I send my troops not directly at the structure, but I think... Oh, I didn't send them. I should have sent them. Why have I not done that yet? Come on, Chisgule. Send your troops, buddy. Send your troops. Okay. Boom. Now the army's marching. Or maybe it was marching before. Yeah, it was marching. I think I was looking at my cavalry army, which I also have in the area to try to attack some players opportunistically. Because I'll say, you can see the Savage Tunes here are really kind of swarming the area to potentially prevent or make it ill-advised for reinforcements to make their way over, because they're going to get attacked a lot. And that's particularly challenging to do because there's T5s in this area. Bujan is here, Punisher's here, Gladiator I think is here. I mean, these are some big T5 hitters in this area. Yeah, Gladiator is here. And he's actually marching toward me at this moment. So I'm doing work on the players that I can, and when they get too close to me, I'm just going to walk away. I'm just going to walk away. There's no reason to take any wounds that I don't need to take. And honestly, if I'm like kind of pulling them away from being near the fort, I'm kind of doing my job. I don't actually have to tank these armies. I don't actually have to take any damage to be doing some of the right stuff. At this point, I wonder if I attack that army. Like, even though Gladiator has T5, he's looking pretty weak. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn. Gladiator turned. All right. Meanwhile, this other player, Sunkissed, is really exposed now. And we hit when it's opportunistic. It's amazing to me, this fort is not even fully reinforced. There's room for another 600k troops, which is a pretty big deal. That is a pretty big deal. I believe at this point we scout the rally to see kind of what's left in it. And we're doing work on that one army, and once Gladiator gets close, we just walk away. And then we walk away again. We're just kiting the army. If they want to go way far away and pay attention to me instead of what really matters, great. Totally fine. Here, I wonder if we're going to turn and fight. Well, I think we are. Haha. Nice. Okay. So, this fort build is pretty important. It's important because the positioning is good. Ooh, okay. The T5 comes in, and I decide I'm out of here. I'm not staying for this. How do I feel about that? I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed. Especially because my buddy Walls is here. And, like, he's going to have to take all that damage now. So I turn and fight. There we go. And I hit the T5. There we go. We're hitting the T5 player. He's got a half-size army, so that's a thing we should feel pretty comfortable doing. Even though he's got T5, we've got more than double his troops. We're rocking an army expansion. He probably is too. But, yep. There he is. He says, okay, I got to run. Had enough. We keep checking out the fort. We're at about 1.4 million of a possible 2 million. And this is good for us. We're doing exactly the sort of opportunistic hunting we want to be doing. Oh, I wonder if I turn and fight this guy. I should. Oh, no, wait, that's Punisher. No, I should not. I should be running from him. Oh, I decide to hit him. Do I? Wow. Bold choice, Chisgule. I think I'm deciding here I'm going to hit him since he's hitting somebody else. I'm not going to take skill attack damage, so I'm going to hit him. And that's what we do. Is that wise? I don't know. But I want to protect the guy that's trying to make his way into the center fortress. I think that's what I'm doing. I like that play. And he got into the center fortress. Okay. I think I just looked at Verbal's city to see if I can reinforce it to position my cavalry there, and I could not. It's full. So now I'm kiting Punisher away, and he's got to either pay attention to me or pay attention to where something is actually happening, and it looks like he's paying attention to me, which is on plan. That's all on plan. So, my friends, what will happen with this fort build? Are we going to win this rally? Are we going to lose this rally? What's going to happen in the grand finale of our War Against Marvel? You'll have to come back for part 2 to find out. There's going to be a bunch of city rallies. We're going to watch the conclusion of this fort rally. It's really low health on both sides for the rally and the defense. We'll see. We'll see you in the next video.